Right then, this is the newest version of Milwaukee's M12 pipe cutter. This one's called the M12 Raptor. There's some slight differences from the previous model, which I know a lot of people love. So what we're going to do today, we're going to get this unboxed and we're going to have a close look around this. So this is the M12 Raptor. Let's get this opened up and we'll have a look at what you get in the box first and foremost. So I have had this unboxed previously. I've been using this for probably a couple of weeks now just to try it out, but I've put it all back in the box just to show you guys exactly how it looked. Obviously you're going to get the cutter. This particular kit you get two M12 batteries. So we got one there and we got one there. I'm from the UK, so obviously I'm going to get one of the M12 chargers with a UK plug. You're going to get some lubricant oil. It does tell you to lubricate some of the parts before use. I've been sent some of these replacement cutting wheels. You'll see there, look, CU and Inox. We'll get into that in a little bit. So there's a spare pack there, and then there's just one on its own there as well. So obviously you're going to get your standard instructions, probably warranty details and all that stuff in there as well. And it obviously comes in one of the Milwaukee cases that you'd expect. So first impressions, it's as with most Milwaukee power tools, it's packaged nicely. So we'll get some of this unboxed. We'll get a battery in, we'll get some pipe, we'll have a look at how it cuts, and we'll run through some of the new features of this particular cutter. So you should be able to see there, this one's called the M12 Raptor now, and if you look on the left hand side of that, you'll see it will say Inox CUGS. So this cutter can now cut stainless steel pipe, carbon steel pipe. So I think this is the first tool of its kind to be able to do this now. I personally don't use stainless steel pipe, but I know it's used in a lot of heating systems commercially. So I know for some of you guys, possibly not in the UK and other parts of the world, this would be a massive plus. You'll see there it says 12, 15, 18, 22 and 28 mil. So they are the pipe sizes that it can cut. And it also says there, look, 40 mil. So that's the distance between the wall and let's say, and the pipe that you're about to cut. So you can get in within 40 mil. Let's get a battery in then, and we'll see what it's all about. This isn't really related to this pipe cutter, but I just wanted to show you this because this is what a 6 amp M12 battery looks like. This is the UK spec battery, because I had a lot of comments that it was an aftermarket battery on a video I posted recently. So that's what our 6 amp batteries look like. So I think they look slightly different in the UK to other parts of the world, but we're going to put one of these 2 amp batteries inside the cutter, and we'll see how it gets on with that. I'm obviously an air conditioning engineer or HVAC engineer, so the majority of the pipe that this will be cutting is air conditioning and refrigeration grade pipe. So obviously we work in imperial sizes, so I've got some 5/8 pipe, I've got some 1/2 inch pipe, some 7/8 pipe, and then I've also got, because I do plumbing and heating works with 15 and 22 mil copper as well. So probably I imagine, well, I see the majority of this tool being used in sort of the plumbing and heating industry, so a lot of 15, 22mm pipes being cut with this, so I thought it'd be quite a good idea if that there is a traditional pipe slice, so that's a 15mm pipe slice. So what we'll do, we'll put that on there and we'll see exactly how long it takes to cut the 15mm pipe with a pipe slice. And then what we'll do, we'll get the Milwaukee Raptor and we'll time exactly how long it takes to cut the pipe with the Raptor as well, so you can see the exact difference or the time saving that you might be able to make by using the Raptor. So first things first, we'll have a close look around the tool just before I cut some pipe and just show you some of the features. So you'll see there you get a button to press that will be a battery indicator, so show you your level of power left on your battery. On the M18 tells you on the battery itself, but on all the M12 tools and the battery indicator is on the tool itself. So give that a press and you'll see there, look, it's a fully charged battery, and that you're probably not going to be able to see this, but that will also bring on the light. So inside there is a little light, you can probably just about make that out, and then you get this viewing window on the top, so you can line up the pipe cutter with your mark if you want an exact cut to an exact measurement. Obviously that is where your battery goes, we've discussed that. That's your on-off trigger, so that's what you're going to pull to get the tool to work. And then this here, so this is your cut and return switch. So that position there, when you pull the trigger, that is going to allow the tool to spin round and cut, and then obviously you will not be able to get your pipe out when it's in that position. So if you then spin it over to the return, give that a press, you'll see, look, it returns back to the open position so you can get your pipe out. That is about all there is really to this tool. It's not overly complicated, that's it. As I said before, you get 40mm distance there, so you can get that in some quite tight spaces. If you look at like aircon refrigeration cutters, for example, like this type of thing is standard in our industry, and you'll see, look, that's quite a distance when you've got to try and spin that all the way around. You're often going to end up hitting things, so if you've got to get in some tight spots, I can see this thing coming in quite handy. You know, you rather than, there you go, look, from side by side, you'll see that's how close you'll be able to get into somewhere, whereas you'd need all that space if you were using the traditional cutter. So definitely that's a big plus for this, and getting some tight spaces. And I can also see this being really handy if you do a lot of rip outs. So if you're ripping out old systems, plumbing, heating, air conditioning, whatever, you want to get that pipe work ripped out as quick as possible, this thing would be brilliant. Automatically adjusts, so you put your pipe in there, the cutting blade and the rollers, they'll automatically adjust to the size of the pipe. So you just put that straight in, pull the trigger, you can cut your pipe, and away you go. So what we'll do, we'll cut some 15mm first, and essentially you just put that in there like that, and you'll see it's automatically adjusted to fit around that pipe. So what I'm going to do, make sure we're in the cut position. If I can manage to switch it with my hands, there we go. What we'll do, I'll set a bit of a timer and we'll see exactly how long it takes to cut this 15mm pipe. As easy as that looks, so you can see exactly how fast that was. It was rapid. If you press that return switch there, return that, the pipes fell out because it's obviously gone back to its open position. So yeah, that's really impressive, to be fair. That cut that in a really quick time. So what we'll do, we'll use the 15mm pipe slice. So let's put that on there like so, We'll start the timer again. We'll give this a cut. We'll see exactly how long it takes with the manual cutter. Might help if I go the right way. Right then, there we go. There we go. So obviously that was with 15mm pipe. This is, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It's probably not going to focus, but this is 1/2 inch pipe now. So this is air conditioning and refrigeration pipe. So I'll put that in there again. I'll see if I can get a better angle for you to see. Right, I'll give this a go with a 1/2 inch pipe. Over to the cut position. There we go, that's cut. Right then, this is 7/8 pipe, so again we're on refrigeration air conditioning pipe. We'll put that in there. We'll see how it gets on with 7/8, slightly bigger pipe. Put that into cut. There we go. So it has managed to cut that. And then if we have a look at the pipe itself, oh well, that's going to come out on camera really, but nice, clean, straight cuts. Obviously you're going to need to deburr and ream the pipe, but really impressive to be fair. You see how quick he is compared to your conventional pipe cutters. What else we got? I think we've got a bit of 22mm, so that's a little bit of 22mm plumbing and heating copper again, so we'll stick that in there. We'll see how long it takes to cut 22mm. There you go, look. Again, a nice straight clean cut. Obviously again you'll need to deburr, ream the pipe, but there's no arguing that that is a lot quicker than using either a pipe slice or, like I said before, some of these sort of traditional cutters. So I've probably not really ran through the main difference too much yet with this cutter, and that is, you'll see there, look, where it says inox. If we look at these replacement blades, look, you'll see CU and inox. So this is the world's first 12-volt pipe cutter that you can cut stainless steel pipe with, as well as copper pipe. So like I said before, it's probably a massive selling point to some of you guys. I don't know exactly how many cuts that you can get out of one of these 2-amp batteries, but I know it is a lot. I've watched some videos and I've had a go on the older tool, and you get an awful lot of cuts just for one of these little 2-amp batteries. Unfortunately for sort of aircon refrigeration, you can't cut 1/4 inch pipe or 3/8 pipe, but anything from 1/2 inch then you can cut. And like I said before, I reckon if you're doing rip outs and stuff, this thing will just come into its own because the time that it would save you. Also, I did a job a few weeks ago that I didn't have this tool at the time, but I wish I did, because I had about 10 lots of pipe all laid out on a tray, and I needed to cut one in the middle. There wasn't much room to lift the pipe, or there wasn't much room around it, so for me to sort of get these in and spin them round, I had to try and lift the pipe up, without bending it too much. But whereas this would have just pushed straight in, just that distance there, which, like I said before, was about 40mm. I could have got that in there and cut that pipe no problem. So yeah, I reckon when you got to get in some tight spaces, this will come in really useful. So probably not much more to say really. I'm going to keep on using this and I'll keep you updated, but first impressions, yeah, really good, and I would recommend it, especially for you guys if you do install stainless steel pipe. I know there's a lot of, in the commercial sort of sector, there's a lot of stainless steel pipe that still goes in, so yeah, that'll be a big plus for you guys. That's it for this one. I think what I'm going to do on the next video, I'm going to get all my Milwaukee power tools out. I'm going to show you exactly how I carry my tools, my setup, which power tools I've got, my favourite ones. Obviously, I'm a service engineer, like I've said many times before, so some of my tools might differ from some of yours, but we'll have a run through and I'll show you some of my favourite stuff from Milwaukee. As always, massive thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could be so kind as to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more HVAC content, some more tool content. We've got a lot more tools from Milwaukee to show as well, so massive thank you to Milwaukee as well. I'll catch you on the next one.